Hey everyone. So normally I would write in the description box what I was wearing for products, but when I was applying my makeup today, specifically my eye makeup, it got a little crazy and that would be kind of hard to write in the description box, so I'm just going to briefly tell you what I'm wearing today for products to make it a little easier. I started off with the Guerlain Meteorites Pearls Light Diffusing Perfecting Primer, and then I used my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and my color number is 115, and then I used my MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a concealer, under eye concealer, and then I used NARS Orgasm Blush. I put Urban Decay Primer Potion all over my eye area. Then I put MAC Bare Study Paint Pot in the highlight area. And then I used the Urban Decay Naked Palette, and I put Sidecar on my lids. Then I put Dark Horse in the crease and concentrated it on the outer V area. That color is so pigmented that even if you just like lightly dip your brush in it, just like very lightly touch it, you end up with too much. So then to try to undo that, I actually had to put some Virgin over the Bare Study Paint Pot in the highlight area and try to drag it down and do away with some of the Dark Horse. But in the end I think it came out pretty good, so that's what that looks like. And then I used MAC Black Track Fluid Line on my waterline, Maybelline The Falsies Mascara, Milani Lip Flash Lip Pencil in Hot Flash, and MAC Russian Red Lipstick. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing for products today, and it just, got kind of crazy with the eye stuff there. But today is OPI nail polish haul, and what happened was I went into Ulta the other day and I was talking to one of the people that worked there, and I said, I never get those reward certificates, and I shop at Ulta a lot. I spend a lot of money in this store, and I feel bad because I never get the reward certificates. So she gave me a phone number to call, and I called the phone number, and I spoke to a really nice lady, and she said, yeah, she said, in all the time that you've been an Ulta Rewards member, you've only used one reward certificate. And I said, well, that's because that's all I've ever gotten was one. So she said, okay, we're going to fix that because, you're a loyal customer and we want you to continue to shop at Ulta. So she sent me a letter, and she told me to give it to the store manager, and basically what it said was, that they owed me such and such of amount of points from previous purchases and reward periods. And so, they've got everything all computerized with the card, so they know exactly what you've spent and what is owed to you and all that. So I think the reason why I never got them is because they had left part of my address out, so it was incomplete. So I don't think that the postman knew what to do with my reward certificates because they weren't filling out the whole address for whatever reason, because it's a miracle that I did get that letter in the mail, because they, again, did not put the complete address. But anyways, I did get the letter, and I brought it down to Ulta and basically got everything I am about to show you for free, because this is all the stuff that they have owed me from the last 2 years, something like that. So I knew, of course, that I was going to be getting this letter, so I was like, all right, what am I going to get? You know, you have to pick from a list of things. You can't just get whatever you want in the store. You have to pick from this list of things, and I said, well, I love OPI nail polish, and that's one of the things that you're allowed to get. So I just decided to get a whole bunch of OPI nail polish, and that's what I'm about to show you. Now, the reason why I like OPI nail polish so much is because it's very good quality. Sometimes when I do my nails, I like to go through the whole process where I'll use base coat, 2 coats of polish, and top coat. But sometimes I don't like to do that because if I have someplace I have to go, I can't spend 2 hours or whatever doing my nails. So if I'm in a hurry, I want to be able to just slap on 1 coat of polish and go. Now, you can't do that with every polish because it's going to look streaky and it's not going to give you complete coverage. OPI nail polish, in my opinion, is one of the few nail polishes that is opaque enough that you can just put on 1 coat and go. Not only that, but another reason why I like to do it that way sometimes, even if I do have time to do my nails properly, is because sometimes I like to match my nail polish to my outfit. So I don't want to go through the whole process and I'm just going to take it off tomorrow. So I have to kind of judge, you know, what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, I have rambled on much too long about this, but my point is that OPI nail polish is very good quality, and you can pretty much buy anything by them and it's going to be great. Whereas some brands are very inconsistent in their quality. You can buy a bottle and it can be great, and then you can buy another color and it's streaky or it doesn't apply well. OPI is always good, and in my opinion, the best nail polish that you can get. In like the mid-range price, you know, I mean, I'm sure there's better nail polishes that cost a lot more, but OPI is like $8.50 in the United States, and I don't really like to pay more than that for nail polish. I do own a couple bottles of more expensive polish that are fantastic, but anyway, let's get to the colors. My God, I have talked long enough. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is the one that I'm wearing. This is Malaga Wine, and this is what I have on my nails today. And to just give you the example of what I was just talking about, I have on 1 coat of Orly Bonder base coat, and 1 coat of the Malaga Wine. That's all I have on. And the only reason why I put the base coat on is because dark red nail polishes have a tendency to stain your nails. So if you don't use a base coat, your nails are going to end up being like yellowy and discolored. So that's all that's on there, and look how true that is to the color in the bottle. So that's Malaga Wine. That's one of the ones I picked out, and I love red nail polishes this time of year, especially December. Not such a big fan of it like in the spring and summer or even fall, but in the winter, well, I guess it's not technically winter yet, is it? But anyways, you know what I'm saying. December is a good month for red nail polishes. So here's another one. This is Vodka and Caviar, and there's the two together. The Malaga Wine is deeper red, more in the burgundy family, and the Vodka and Caviar is more of a fire engine red, true red color. And then I also got Sweetheart, because I think it was Lisa D1 was talking about this color. She was saying that she likes it better than Bubble Bath, and I really like Bubble Bath, so I said, okay, well, I'll have to check this out then and see if I agree. At least I think it was you, Lisa. You can let me know in the comment section. You know how sometimes when you watch a lot of videos, you forget exactly who said what, but I'm pretty sure it was Lisa that was talking about Sweetheart. And then this one is What's with the Catitude. This was from the Shrek collection. Now, OPI comes out with, you know, so many collections, and of course everybody else does too, that it's impossible to keep up with all these things that are constantly coming out. So I hadn't gotten anything from any OPI specific collection in quite some time, so I was glad that I could get this because I really don't have anything this color blue for nail polish, which is surprising because my collection is pretty big. The closest thing that I have to it is China Glaze. Now, did you see what I did just there? I had to shake this up. And this is what you have to do with China Glaze that you don't have to do with OPI. If you let China Glaze sit around, it starts to separate. OPI does not. You can let that OPI sit there for the longest time and it's going to be just as good. But anyways, this is just to show you the difference of a commonly used color. The China Glaze is more of a tealy blue, and the What's with the Catitude, yeah, What's with the Catitude is more of like a sky blue. Oh, by the way, I did want to show you the difference between Sweetheart and Bubble Bath. So, I think the Sweetheart is more of a nudie pink, and the Bubble Bath is more of a pinky pink. So that's the difference between those two. I also got a second bottle of You Don't Know Jacques. I think this is the first time I've ever had to buy like a backup or a second bottle of any nail polish. Usually I wouldn't use them up because I have so many different colors. So that speaks volumes about how much I like this polish, the fact that I had to buy a second one, because I noticed the last time I used this color was having a hard time getting it out of the container, so I bought a second one of You Don't Know Jacques, and this is just like a muddy brown. You've all seen this before. I got Barefoot in Barcelona, and this is sort of a nudie, like a tan color, and this is part of the permanent collection. And then I got Lucerne-tainly Look Marvelous. Now this, I believe, is from the OPI Swiss collection, and it's a glitter polish, and it looks like, I'm gonna say like a greenish, grayish, silvery color. It looks like pepper, but with a hint of green to it. And it is really, really pretty. These kind of polishes always, I have mixed feelings about them because they look absolutely gorgeous on, you know, the glittery ones. But of course they're kind of a pain in the neck to take off. So I'm always kind of afraid of them a little bit. But this is so, so pretty that I was actually lucky to get that, I guess. But Ulta has been better lately about restocking polishes. I had complained in a previous video once about how, you know, every time I go to Ulta, they never have what I'm looking for nail polish. Well, they've been pretty good. They must have watched that video because they've been really good about stocking the shelves lately. And then this is Ski Teal We Drop, and it's just a really pretty dark teal color. Not sure if this was in the Swiss collection or not. I think so. I think this is part of the Swiss collection also. So that's what I got for OPI nail polishes, and then I had like 1 point left, so I had to pick something from that category on the paper that they show you. So I just got this little travel size Joico K-Pack Reconstruct. It's a deep conditioning treatment. I used the Joico hair products for, oh my god, the longest time, at least a year, every single day for a year. because I had bought these big giant bottles, and finally I used them all up. But this was the only thing that was in the 1 point section that I really thought was anything that I would actually use, so I got that. Now, if I had bought all this stuff, it would have cost $72.95. So this is years worth of reward stuff. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up, how much this is all worth, is because sometimes when you go to stores and they say, oh, do you belong to our rewards program? It's like, oh no, not another rewards program with a card that's going to be in my wallet, or a plastic thing that's going to be on my keychain. Sometimes you think that it's a gimmick. This is no gimmick. You know, you really do get lots of free cool stuff if you belong to the Ulta Rewards program. Just make sure that they've got your address right in the system. I've told them several times what my address is, so I don't really understand what the problem is. Maybe it's too long or something and it doesn't all fit in the little screen that they have to type in. I don't know what the problem is. But anyways, that's my OPI nail polish haul, and the next video you see will probably be a product review on the Guerlain Meteorites Pearls Light Diffusing Perfecting Primer. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be next, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.